Hi, I'm Dr. Avni from V1 Hospital. We will be discussing cleft rhinoplasty case today. As you can see, this is the pre-op of one of our patient and this is post-op. Now the thing and the problem with the cleft rhinoplasty is that there is always deficient bone, skin, cartilage, muscle and scar. So what we need to do is that we need to handle all the 5 pentacles of the system and thus we can give a good results for the patient. Now if you can see there is a slumping of ella. The slumping of ella happens because of there is a hyperplastic lower lateral cartilage on the cleft side. Now there is always a pre-existing scar because of the previous lip surgery. There is a pyriform deficiency noted in maximum of our cleft patients. Also, the ella nasalis muscle is never at the position and we need to correct that also. Now, seeing all these things, we need to deal with all the muscle, bone, skin, scar and cartilage and to give the proper results. And how we can give it the proper result? By doing septorhinoplasty. We need to do the septorhinoplasty, of course, and then correct the septum, re-strengthen the septum, relieve, restructure, reposition and correct the septum properly. And how we can do this? We need to harvest cartilage for that. So cartilage can be harvested either from ear or septum, or if the deficiency is too much, then we go for the rib cartilage. Cleft rhinoplasties are never done endonasal, that is never done intranasally. It is always done, maximum cases it is done open structure rhinoplasty only. You get a small scar over the columella which eventually fades, but a little scar will be there on the columella because it could not be the proper structure of the nose cannot come with the endonasal type of rhinoplasties. So the incision we normally give for cleft rhinoplasty is a stegema on the cleft side and either viva incision or the transcolumella incision. Either inverted V or step ladder or whatever is your choice, that particular incision can be given. Why tegema is given? Because as I said, there is a slumping and there is an excess skin at the soft triangle. That's why the tegema incision is given. Now, as I said, that correction of septum is extremely required because it not only gives the better breathing, but it also gives a better structure and it also corrects the deviation of the nose. After the correction of the septum, we can harvest the septal cartilage from the same side, and if required, we can harvest cartilage from ear or the rib. And again, we need to make a proper cartilage framework of lower lateral cartilage, medial crura. We normally give extended septal graft also, which not only enhances the tip, but it also makes the nasolabial angle beautiful and it gives a good correlation.
आप इस केस में देख सकते हैं कि किस तरह से इसकी नाक नीचे दबी हुई थी और अब ऊपर उठ चुकी है। ये समय के साथ और सुंदर दिखने लग जाती है। तो अगर आपके बच्चों को या आपके आसपास किसी को भी कटे होंठ तालू की समस्या है और उनका नाक नीचे थोड़ा दबा हुआ है, तो आप V1 हॉस्पिटल आइए कंसल्टेशन के लिए। आई एम डॉक्टर अवनी फ्रॉम V1 हॉस्पिटल।